Hey, morning all. Geezer here. It's supposed to be raining here in a little while. I looked at the radar. It looks like about an hour and a half. There's a bunch of rain coming up from the south. So we'll just have to deal with it when it gets here. But in the meantime, I thought I'd start cleaning up this mess I made where I pulled over, uprooted the anchor tree. So I got some tops to trim out, some branches off the top up there, and a couple of little things down here to trim up. So I thought I'd give me something to do till the rain gets here, and then I'll do that. So I was going to bring my Oregon electric saw and cut some of that up to length, but it's still up at the garage. I forgot it, so we'll use our little Saker saw. Works good. We'll trim things up and just kind of clean up things a little bit around here and get ready for in the next day or two maybe to try pulling them logs back on up out of here. So yeah, when you're a geezer, you screw up now and then. You just deal with it. Now out here, one nice thing about screwing up out here, it don't really hurt anything. So we uprooted the anchor tree, but come next spring, there'll be 15 new trees sprouting up here now the sun can get down to the ground again. So nothing's lost. New life is gained. Briars gotta go. Cut them off, kill them. Some people wouldn't even fool with something this small, but it's in the way. You got to move it. I got to do something with it anyway. So if I got to handle it, it might as well become firewood. That's my philosophy. Right or wrong, that's the way I look at it. If I got to handle it, let's make firewood out of it. And come winter, when I'm enjoying the heat, we won't care that I had to take an extra 5 minutes to get it ready, to get out of here. We'll be grateful I did. Unbutton this top button on my shirt, getting warm here. All right. Now, let's go. I have to go down, see what we got on the top of this big tree here. There was a dead tree standing here. It's laying here now. It's still pretty solid, so we'll trim that up and keep it. It's pretty solid. All right, here this big tree forks off, but they're nice sized branches. So we'll try and keep them. Just be able to cut them to length, put them right in the wood house. They won't need splitting, because they're going in the bin that won't get used till next year anyway, so they'll have a whole year to lay there and rest. All right, making progress. Yeah, that baby cuts good. have been easier with the big electric saw, but it ain't here. We're using what we have with us. The branch is not hooked to that branch. Yeah, now if we can pull it up a little bit, then we can. This branch is still big enough to make firewood. So let's go up here and see what we got with the mule set up. See what I can do. Yeah, that's a pretty good. I got to cut that off. It's a pretty good sized branch there, so might have to get the 440 out to cut that. I can cut this nub off. Yeah, I have to fire up the chainsaw to cut that one off. It's pretty big. Then we'll hook the mule winch to it and see if we can pull it on up there a ways. Get that top more exposed so I can get up in there and see what needs cutting off and what don't. All right. All right, I'll get it figured out, and then I'll bring you back when something's about to happen. How's that? All right, I'm back. What I done is I hooked the mule's little front end winch, 2,500 pounds all, to the log here and pulled it up a little bit just to see if it would pull it, and it did. But to get it to pull, I did have to hook a strap behind the mule to a tree, because the brakes just wasn't enough to hold it. I need new tires on it anyway, so. But anyway, I got the 440 out, got it warmed up here. We're going to trim that branch off and then trim up the top, I think. We'll just see which way things go. Let's go see what we got up here at the top. I think maybe we'll just cut it off and be done with it. Or whenever we can try pulling these logs back out of here again. Sooner or later we got to get them out of here. And it's becoming personal now. Here they are. Can you see? I'll get this main trunk pulled out, then I'll have to drag these branches all out of here so we can see what's going on. Yeah, that's pretty much going to clear it out, so just get these few out of here. There we go. Well, I think instead of trying to pull both of these at the same time like I was, we'll pull them one at a time, get them up to the hill. Okay, now let's go see what we can do with this tree trunk here. All right, there's what I had to do to hold the mule in place, because the brakes just wasn't enough. The mule was slipping without the tires turning, but this held it. Here we go again. I got the log hooked up to the back of the mule, and I got the mule over to the left as far as I can get it, and still be able to cut back onto the trail when I'm ready, I think. The question is, when I start to pull this log, when it swings around, going to get hung up on that little tree or not. I don't know. We'll see. We'll just have to try it and see. I got everything going. I'm going to go jump in the mule and start pulling it, see if it goes. I'll try and stay to the left as long as I can to help. I think it came free. Yes, it did. Sweet. Who knew? Something's going right. So it came past that little tree. And we're started up the trail pretty good now. I think I'll pull this little branch here up there too and tie it on and take them both at once. And we'll head them out and just take them on to the wood yard and be done for the day. I think I hear a little thunder off in the distance, so the weather may be closing in. But if it is, it's all right. It's a short morning, but a good morning. So lower this down here. Add this one. Ooh. Oh, it's resting on the hitch. Well, that's fine too. Need a little more slack. Alright, and we're off to the races. Yeah, making a turn up here might be a little tricky, but I think it'll do it. If I make a wide turn. Oh yeah. All right. Yeah, bounced off that big tree, but it bounced off, so didn't get hung up. Got a lot of room up here to play with compared to down there. 2 extra pulleys and 2 more clevises during prime days. They were discounted, not a lot, but a little. Discount's a discount. They were discounted back to what the prices were that I paid before, so yeah, probably everything's inflated now, so, but at least it was back to what I paid for the other ones. So I got 2 more pulleys and 2 more clevises, and I should have a bunch now. I'll just watch for clevises from here on out at flea markets and stuff like that, see if I can pick up some cheap ones. And but I think I got plenty for the work I do. And then I get the little chainsaw, so we're looking good. So I think I'm hearing thunder again. So I think we got another big dead tree over there. I see a lot of brown leaves on that one tree. I have to investigate that, but not today. I'm going to haul them 2 sticks up to the wood yard and go to the house. Friday, 0600. See ya.